minimizing charisma, maximizing intelligence, shooting someone in the crotch with a cannonball, thrust, propulsion. It's science-y.
Why you always gotta be blowing my spot up like that? There are my runes. There they are. I'm not mad. Science needs art and art needs science. They both need each other to function properly.
There are ways to figure out what the paper is really saying.
And then I'm ready to get on Twitter and yell at people about doing their own research on...
Whoa, hold on there, sports fan.
Kyle Hill, everybody! He's the next generation of science community. I'm gonna be too old if it goes to my body, and it'll be up to you.
He's got like a lion's mane. This guy's amazing. Kyle Hill.
I'm Goo Rambo.
The universe is indifferent to you. Whether or not you have amazing hair, the universe doesn't care.
How are trees pushing past this pressure limit? Ah! Behold, my balls. Now we're getting somewhere, but I still don't think it's worthy of G.R.R. Martin's suspender.
I'm totally right? Close up photos of my frickin' hair? Is that what you all want? No, you don't, weirdos.
Kyle Hill. Is your last name actually Hemsworth? What's going on?
Our resident Thor lookalike?
I prefer Black Friday Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, you know, if you need a haircut... No, of course not! We're not gonna send sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads to an ass. What is going on? I'm so tiny. What is going on? Can everyone hear me? I've been having technical issues in that my camera sucks and I can't hear anything and I had to reconfigure and do everything. Okay, good. Welcome, all of my newbies, my oldies. Happy to have you here. This will be... Well, welcome to the facility, first and foremost. I read you. Oh, God. StarCraft has given me new vocal tics. I keep saying, Josh finished. Keep saying that. I can't. Anyway. Chat, welcome to the facility. I don't know how long we're going to be today, as I have a previous engagement later on tonight. I have a concert I'm going to go to, but yes, welcome to the Science Dome. But today, what we will be doing is playing through Oblivion for the very first time. Did Kevin misfire and fire shrink ray again? No. Well, actually, he made this environment smaller that I'm sitting in right now with Lola behind me there, because I'm actually huge. So this is just making. It's like a forced perspective thing, like with Gandalf. I'm going to see fish because I'm an old man. I'm gonna go see fish because I'm not a father, but who knows? I could be. Chat, welcome. Happy to have everybody here. I've never played. Look at what it does. Look at how it handles my skin. It doesn't know what to do. I hate this camera and these lights. I hate everything. Chat, welcome. I've never played Oblivion before, and given how immensely popular the remake is right now, I figured it'd be a good time for me to try it for the very first time. I know nothing about the game. I've never watched a playthrough. I've never seen videos. I never touched it myself. I have no idea. I've only played Skyrim. I started with Skyrim, but I am a Bethesda boy. I have hundreds of hours in the Fallout games. I have exactly 3 hours in Starfield, which you saw on stream, and then I uninstalled it. But I've never played Oblivion, and it looks good, and I booted it up, and I haven't even seen the opening cutscene yet. So hopefully it runs swimmingly on the facility PC here. If not, we'll try bumping down the settings and stuff, but I haven't even made a. I haven't made a character yet. Maybe I should make him a Nord. Given that I'm wearing a Thor's hammer right now. Maybe I should make him a Nord. Hey, you. Over there. Talos guide you. Talos guide you. Or something like that. Right. But Chet, if you've never been here for a Scientist Plays before, if you don't sleep, you don't level up. Well, that doesn't make any sense. If you've never been here before, welcome. Whether you're watching on Twitch or on YouTube, most of the week we spend our time sciencing everything from Saitama sneezing on Jupiter to traveling to nuclear disaster sites. But on Sundays, usually, we like to game. And so although we are playing a straight up fantasy game today, we are going to be trying to science the crap out of it and maximize our tiempos de ciencia, or science de tiempos. Sean Bean's in this game too? So no images for you to accidentally leave up in the intro? I have no idea what you're talking about. Heil, Science Thor of the North. Base model of Nord is pretty serviceable if you slap your hair on him. How do mana crystals work? I don't even know what that is. No, I don't want to make a monster person of a character. I like my characters to be pretty. Is SC on pause? Well, no, just for right now. We finished, I forgot what we were playing last time. That mission that I almost rage quit on, that was the final Terran mission. That's why it was so hard. So we have finished the Terran campaign, and there's still the Protoss and the Zerg campaigns, and there's still Brood War. We will get back to it. But given how popular this is and that I've never played it, if y'all like it, then we will play it for a little while. Also, what just came out is one of my favorite games. Underrated, but now rated. The remaster for Days Gone, the zombie game, just came out with No, not Norman Reedus. I hate Death Stranding. Don't get me into it. Who am I thinking of? Oh my god, I know him personally. Anyway, Days Gone is one of my favorite zombie games ever made. And the remaster just came out, and there's a permadeath option. Sam Whitworth, thank you. Holy Nikes. There's a permadeath mode. So I think we and the Kevins just made some cool graphics for that game, for Days Gone. And so I think we might do a permadeath run of that game, which is trying to beat it without dying. And if you die, you have to start over. I've seen some other streamers do like my friend Distortion 2, doing some like randomizer Dark Souls permadeath runs, and there's actually kind of compelling when you get a good run going. And would it be possible to grow food using Martian soil? Not right now. I forget who says it, but I like that quote where basically all of life as we know it is only possible because of a few inches of topsoil. And in that few inches of topsoil are organics, minerals, water, all the stuff that life needs. And in the Martian soil, you don't have the organics and the dead and decaying matter and the water that flows underneath and all that stuff. So to grow food using Martian soil, you would have to make Martian soil more like Earth soil, right? The problem with living on another planet is that we only know how to live on this planet, and we don't even live very well on this planet. everything's trying to kill you at all times. And most of the planet is water, and you can't live on water unless you're really cool like me. I don't have an aquamarine base. Since we only know how to live on this planet, we have to make any other planet that we go to much like our planet. You know, terraforming. And we can't even terraform our own planet. We're terraforming it backwards. We're making it less livable, not more livable. Why would anyone want to do that to themselves? Permadeath? Because it's exciting. That's the only, I play Diablo 4 each season on hardcore, and it makes it super exciting when if you die, it's over. Anyway, chat. That's why it's hard to live on Mars. Your base is a lovely blue color. That's more of a teal. Anyway, chat, I've never played this game before. Where are you gonna play it, Kyle? I'll tell you. I have this like vocal tick from StarCraft now. It's quite irritating. Anyway, welcome to the Facilidad Gaming Wing, where we like to explore and explain our favorite games and try to science the heck out of them. Of course, I'll be playing on two 27-inch curved OLED quantum dot monitors. I'll be sitting about 6 feet away from them because my eyesight is both like a Jackson's chameleon and I have like 10/10 vision, like an eagle. Did you know that if you go down, it's better, not up? Anyway, that's what we'll be playing on. Hopefully my PS6 modded PC in the background here can handle playing the game and streaming at the same time. I don't have two PCs like a gaming streamer because I don't care that much. But we'll also be monitoring what you're asking about, what you want scienced, and we'll be playing. That is not the game. That is not what that is. A Sheogorath run could be sciencey? I don't even know who that is. I don't even know what was going on there. Get ready to crank those graphics down. Is it really? I have a crap load of RAM. I have 64 GBs of RAM. So hopefully, we'll see how it going. We'll see how it going. Science guy, thank you for the 100 bits. That wasn't. You didn't. That. No, none of you got here late. I started early. Don't worry about it. I started early today because I have a Fish concert to go to. It hitches and stutters even on PS5 Pro. Oh no. Might be a short stream. Then we could just go back to StarCraft, I guess. Although my wrists kind of hurt. Maybe now Elon Musk can nuke the Martian poles like he wanted to. That's not a good idea. All right, chat. I've never played this game before. Never even seen any cutscenes from it. Welcome to A Scientist Plays Oblivion. Remastered by Todd Howard.
Sky 72 cheered Dex 100. Nice artwork.
Drop me in the water, water. Don't know why. Love you like I do. All the trouble you put me through. Warning, Kyle, this game is overrated slop and it sucks. Okay. I guess we'll see. I mean, it looks pretty badass. How's the music sound?
Elizabeth Calvert super chatted $5. Hi Psychilth, how do springs work? I think they store energy, but how? Also sorry we're late. Also
can
you
I not
sing
hear
good.
the TTS now? That's fun. How's the sound in comparison to my voice right now? Is it all right? Liz, thank you for the 5. Did the TTS happen? Because then I'd have to, just a second. Just a second. I know everything got turned off in terms of monitoring and inputting. Monitoring and outputting stuff, which is super annoying. Did you guys hear it? You did? Okay, so I just can't hear it. Sick. All right. Voice is a little low compared to the music. Sounds good overall. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We can turn. Oh, we can turn it down in game too. All right. Let's get right to it. Oh, Liz, sorry. Tiny human question of the week. How do springs work? I think they store energy. Don't know why. I don't sing very well. I can kind of sing like David Byrne a little bit, only because when I discovered Stop Making Sense, the album, in high school, I sung the entire album on the way to high school every day. My dream, not many people know this, my dream is actually to spend a couple years of my life fully recreating the Stop Making Sense concert with me as David Byrne. I actually got to meet David Byrne once. It was a highlight of my life. Anyway, how do springs work? Says Tiny Human Alex, hello. They do store energy, so springs can store potential energy. And if you think about it, Alex, what are springs made out of, right? It's just atoms and molecules. And the way that those molecules are attached to each other, you can literally push them closer together, closer than they want to be. And so because of how they are connected to each other, they are like a big spring is just like a bunch of tiny springs. That's about it. The tree grove has arrived to bring you shade and water. I have no what that means. I've arrived with an incredible amount of grace and subtlety. I have no idea what that means. Can you sing the Element song? No. I can sing Girlfriend is Better pretty well. All right, here we go.
I was born 87 years ago.
Yes!
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Picard, he's so good.
For all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
God, he's got such a good narration
I've
voice,
seen
huh?
the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Yeah, it's Patrick Stewart.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Ooh.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh, 433.
This is Stardate
These are the
433.
closing days of the third
Ravdos
year,
redeemed the science time for 2,500 points.
and the final hours of my life.
I'm watching the opening cutscene for the first time. Give me a second. Isn't this the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song? Hot take. You can learn more and you could be a better person by following Captain Picard more so than any religious figure. What would Captain Picard do? Physics of how that stone tower is so tall? That's not that tall. Stone has very high compressive strength, right? Stone has very high compressive strength, and so you can put a lot of stone on top of a lot of stone, and it's fine, because it's in compression. Stuff like concrete is not very good in tension, which means you can like bend it and crack it. But in pure compression, it's very strong. That's why you can build... look at this ugly mug. That's why you can build big things like that. Number one, Mike D, welcome. So I guess we have to build me, right? So is that just an Imperial? Or is there a Nord that you can do, or a Breton? I'm probably this guy, huh? Diplomats and traders? No, I'm not. I don't want to trade nothing. I'm a Nord. Fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Highly talented warriors. Yes. Sorry, random science time redeemed by my friend Ravi. Did you know that squid have circular brains? That actually goes around their esophagus. And so they can't eat things that are too big or else it's going to poke them in the brains. Go ahead, look it up. Oh no. This is gonna oh no. I guess I'm a Nord, right? Oh no, don't stop randomizing it. Stop randomizing it. Wait. Wait. Stop randomizing it. No, wait. Okay. Redguard or Elf? You really think I'm one of those? One of those? Did you know that koalas have smooth brains? Well, they are stupid. So. I'm going Nord. You know I look like a Nord. Here we go. Body type. Type 1. Type 2. I'm not a lady. How old am I? Wait. How old can I get? Ugh. Yeah, I'm almost middle-aged. Elise Smile, welcome. I graduate next week, says Derek. Wish me luck on my FAA exams. I wish you all the best of luck, my friend. Per Google, yes, squid have donut-shaped brains. Their brains is a nerve ring that encircle the esophagus. Did you doubt me for 1 second? What's my skin tone? Is it not changing? Oh. So Nords can't be black. I guess that makes sense. But I'm pretty... See, the reason why we have skin color in the first place is to protect against UVA and UVB. Gilgamesh, welcome. UVA and UVB. The sunlight that comes in from the giant fusion reactor above our heads is most intense at the equator. And so it stands to reason that people would have more melanin, which protects against some of that solar radiation, more melanin closer to the equator. And what do you find? People closer to the equator have darker skin. Further away from the equator, they have lighter skin. Makes sense. Alexander, thank you as always. Thank you for supporting us at the facility. Thanks for joining the facility recently. I saw that. Oh, God, I can't be bothered to do all this. Let's see if I can make him just hairy enough to look kind of like me. And then we'll just be good. Oh, God, I would never do a bun like this. Although, it does kind of look like me. And this isn't... Is this long enough? Or is that better? Yeah, that's better. Oh, I can change the length. Oh, wait. How? Oh, this way. Oh, it's actively growing it. Weird. All right, let's 99 length, and let's go here. Yeah, there we go. Facial hair. Boop, boop, pop. Give me a big old crappy unkempt beard. Yeah. I'm getting close. Rabdos, thank you for the tier 1 subby as well. Appreciate you. Wow, you can even do roots colors. Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing this, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, it's like pea yellow. But that's too orange. It's pretty close. Can you even see the roots at all? It's pretty close. Wait. Gradient it. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I got some salt and pepper in my hair. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Eyebrows colored. Normal. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. That's not so bad, right? Roadrunner, thank you for the raid. The last beard isn't as long, but it is similar. Yeah. Yeah, that might be better. There we go. There I am. That's me. Close enough. Close enough. Master of cold, great fortitude, highly talented warrior, improved endurance. You must first enter a valid name. My name is Kyle. Oh. Caps lock. My name is Kyle. Continue. Yes. Ooh. All right. So how is the stream?
My, you're a big one. A Nord, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's
so
me.
Strong. But you can't bend steel, can you, boy? You can't do anything to get out of here.
This looks good. Is it running good?
And those big muscles?
Yeah, that's
they're
me.
going to waste away.
No, they won't.
When the end comes, you won't even have the strength to cry for your mother.
You're in here too,
That's
pal.
right. You're going to die in here. You hear me, Nord? You're going to die in here.
Dude, so are you.
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Big Cheese, welcome. Kyle, why are you not a mouse and keyboard, Chad? I've only played console. I've played console. Look, it's me. I've played console my entire life except when I started streaming. And for a game like this, you don't need to play on PC, in my opinion, which happens to be correct.
That, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
What kind of Nord you going for?
I know it.
Probably a stealth archer.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
He kind of looks like Werner Herzog.
The watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We
Dude,
won't hesitate
when did
to
this
kill
game
you
came
if you
out?
get in our way.
When did this game came out?
Prisoner, stand aside.
What, is this 20 years old? This looks pretty dang good for a remaster, huh? Alright, I'll stand back.
No sign of pursuit, sir. Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's
Okay.
go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
I've seen you too on my
Let
TV.
me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
I saw you too in my dream, but I saw you, except I was hit by this beam of light, and then I lived an entire lifetime and had some kids on a planet orbiting a dying star, and no one would believe me that the star was dying, even though I was a scientist taking readings of the star, and then I woke up. What's the science of stealth-based bonus damage? Well, you know, if you can hit someone in a spot that they're not protecting, you know, get shanked in a kidney or something.
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route.
All right,
By chance,
I'll be king.
The entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
That was a heartbreaking episode. It's the best episode of TNG, arguably. Arguably, The Inner Light is the best episode, followed closely by a couple of others. Like, Conspiracy Part 1 and Part 2, and Darmok, and We Are All Dying, technically. Think about it. Think of it this way. Life is the universe's way, is an efficient way that the universe maximizes entropy. We take in a lot of energy and turn it into crap. Literally and figuratively. I mean, have you seen Katy Perry's choreography on tour? Anyway.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
You dreamt you were Jor-El on Krypton? No, I wasn't Captain Picard, but I felt like I was, and no one believed me, and then I lived an entire life, and with a very nice woman, and I had kids. And then I died, I think. Oh, is it Best of Both Worlds? Is that what I'm thinking? What's the Four Lights one? I never remembered the episode. Is it Best of Both Worlds? Yeah, it's Best.
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods,
to be fair, Uriel Septim sounds like a terrible penis disease.
Tamriel,
doesn't it?
You too shall serve her in your own way.
Yes, that's the episode where he learned to play the flute. It's the best episode.
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Oh,
Please,
God.
sire, we must
Oh,
keep
God,
moving.
I have Uriel Septim. Ooh, cool.
Elizabeth Calvert super chatted $5.
Better not close
How
this.
did you learn
There's no
to
way to
play
open
a
it from
tiny
the other
flute?
side.
Also, Measure
This
of a
doesn't
Man is a
concern
great
you. Looks like
episode.
this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
All right, I'll stay out of your way. Can I go beat up this racist? This looks pretty good. I'm gonna take everything. My controller speed is incredible right now. Holy crap. Shackles. Yeah, I have some Uriel Septim because there's this really hot lizard chick at the tavern, and you know, I was like, what's the worst that could happen? Turns out Uriel Septim is what can happen. If you have Uriel Septim, ask your doctor about I don't know any Oblivion words. Oblivion X. Hey, I'm award-winning science educator Kyle Hill. If you recently engaged in Quetzalcoatlus with the snake person, try Oblivimax. Oblivimax is not recommended for Nords under the age of 5. I didn't know until recently that the drink that I'm drinking is caffeinated. Can you tell? This looks great. Is it still good on stream? We're not all framey gamey or anything? Ooh, I will punch. Punch. Ow. Are we, Oh, it's chain of command. How do I put away my hands? How do I put away my hand? Oh, I think it's this. Wait. Looks good? Looks smooth? Nice. Alright. Am I barefoot? Well, at least they... That does kind of look like me, huh? At least they gave me... My controller speed is nutso right now. 1 second. That's not that. Beep boop.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
What? What happened?
Captain's down.
Take that!
What the heck is that guy? Take his stuff. And then put it on. I don't know how to put stuff on. Renault's katana. Show details. What? 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 Stop moving around so quickly. Where does it show? Oh, equip, unequip. Did I take all of his stuff? I did. Wait, don't take off your pants. Keep your pants on. You dirty boy. Weapon! Protect the Emperor!
Oblivion, take you! Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving. Stand aside, prisoner.
Motion blur is on?
Could they be waiting?
Yeah, I know.
Waiting for us here.
Take everything. Take everything off everybody.
Too late to go back. Like now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades.
What the heck was...
I'll take point. Let's move.
What?
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Say that to my katana. Ah, rats! And they're unusually large. I don't think they exist. Oh, okay. Take everything from the rats. I didn't know... Where does it show that I have a healing spell equipped? Oh. Wait. Oh. Can I equip all of them? Just one. Just one at a time. Word. Okay. You'll be on... Hey, what's up, Cheetah Duck? Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing so far? This looks pretty good. Was that a Princess Bride reference? Yes. Chat, remember to come up with your Science de Tiempos. That's not Spanish. Rat King.
Hello. Rat King.
That's what I think of when I hear your name. I mean, this is exactly as jank as I think it should be. Okay, that's the wait button. Where's the journal? Wait, journal. Nope. Journal. Nope. Journal. Nope. Journal. Nope. This looks good. Remember, chat, I've never played this game. Katana! I've never played this game before, so I don't know anything about anything. Lockpicking time. Oh, I don't have any. Take the shield. Can I equip the shield? Can I only one-hand a katana? Why don't you try it and find out? Okay. So I can do that. Can I equip it? I can. And that's the weight, but they don't have any defense. Right? Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we're gaming. I don't know what these are. I just know that's an ugly goblin. I'm gonna go back. Now that I have a key, first of all, lockpicks, torches, take it all. First of all, I'm gonna go deal with that racist. Because I can. Wait. Oh, I can't get back. Or can I? There was a bow next to the shield. Loot everyone and everything. Have you been to New York? Yes. Did I like it? No. I was immediately catcalled and got hit on. And I was but a boy and I didn't know what to do and I got scared. Who's got a key now? Oh, wait. I can't go. Dang. There's a bow somewhere? Chat, let me explore. Key for the doors beside the... That's not... No, I wanted to go back and punch that guy in the face. Okay. We're exploring. We're neo-exploring. Was that guy have a... Oh. Oh. Give me this dagger. What's in your sack? Oh. Right. So, is it... How easy can you switch through weapons? Oh, that's sorting. Okay. So... So, how do I do that then? Oh. Oh god, this place is huge. They call the quest the tutorial? How do I bring up my quick options? Quick. That's not what that is. How do I... L1? Nice. Got it. I have no bows. And now that I don't have the... I'm getting used to it. Give me a second. So... Doop. And doop. Dot. Deep. Dot. Doop. Yeah. Okay. Minigame. Okay. Stay. Bam. Bam. Oh my god, Sign Source playing Oblivion by Azura says Holy Balls in Hell. Huh. Fun name. Iron would actually be a terrible material for a bow? Well, I'm guessing the... Oh, yeah, no, you're right. A bow made of... So, bows made out of metal aren't necessarily a good bow. Why? Because, in the material... Well... In material science, we call this the elastic range of a material. The elastic range of a material is the... If you think of... Okay, now we're getting technical. So, in material science, the graph that we look at the most, I think, or what I remember from school, is stress over strain. Stress is how much force something is experiencing, and strain is how much deformation the thing is experiencing, how much length it is changing per its original length. Okay? So, in what's called, most metals have an elastic range. And that is the range over which you can apply a high stress, and it doesn't change shape that much, but then it will go back to the original shape. However, most metals also have a portion where this stress over strain curve drastically changes, in which you can apply a force and then it changes shape a lot. And it won't go back. It's now no longer in that elastic range. You have permanently deformed the metal. Now, of course, it gets more complicated. You know, why make a bow out of wood? It was because it has a high elastic range, but it can just snap out of nowhere. Metals don't snap out of nowhere most of the time. So there's a balance between weight and deformation and ease of use and all of that stuff. So metal might not make the best material for a bow. And when you take that assumption against history, I don't think you find many metal bows until you get to deformations that something like a crossbow that you're not constantly doing, right? Or is too heavy, you know? I think I'm correct. Right? Plastic versus elastic deformation? Yeah, exactly. So, you know, both materials, you know, metal and wood have an elastic range, but it's that trade-off between weight and ease of use and those other things, right? What about compound bows or composite bows? Well, now that is taking some of the stress out of individual elements, right? That's why the bow is compound, right? That's why it has more than one bending section. It's because not any one section is deforming all that much, right? I'm not a bow doctor. I'm a slayer of rat. Ow. Man, that heavy attack takes forever. Oh, clairvoyance. Oh, look at all this. Take it, 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 take it. Take it. Take it. Yes. Shield. Yes. Of course, every time my hair has to come off. Take my irons off my wrists. Are you crazy? Yes. Perfect. Now my bow should work, right? If I just have it in the inventory. Oh, I have to equip the bow and the arrows? Boo. That was the weakest shot I've ever seen. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, that takes a lot of stamina, huh? Looks like the iron bow is made out of wood. It's what a lie. Change to third person? Yeah. Beep. Boop. I kind of look like Jesus. I may have been totally wrong about everything I said about bows, but from an engineer's first approximation, I think. Oh, William Martin says, I grew up at an archery shop. You are correct. Hell yeah. I went the wrong way. Is loving Jesus legal yet? No. I don't know what you're getting at, but I'm just going to say no. Do we still look good? We still, not on my watch. Yeah. Wrong button. What was the last game I was playing? For my... Oh, I've been playing... Come back here. I've been playing The Last of Us 2, so my control scheme is all messed up. So give me a second. What the heck is this? There's zombies in this game. What do you have on you, zombie? How can I pulling a skull right out of a zombie is pretty gnarly. Stealth archery challenge. How can you prevent steel from rusting? Well, why does steel rust in the first place? Why don't we get stainless steel? Exactly. Steel and iron and other things rust because they are reacting with elements in the atmosphere, oxygen, water, all that other stuff, basically just oxygen. And so when oxygen is extremely electronegative, which means it wants to react with basically everything. And so when you have rust forming on the surface of material, that is it oxidizing, it binding with oxygen and becoming a different form, which we call rust. So if you want to prevent metal from rusting, either you make the metal differently, like stainless steel, or you store the metal in a way that oxygen doesn't get to it. If you've ever seen a metal like sodium stored, a lot of times you can store it in just like a jar of like mineral oil or something. Which is better, galvanized or stainless? I don't know. Depends on what you want to do. Chat, material science is extremely complicated. It depends on what you want to do for what application, when, for how much money, how quickly. How skeletons could walk around and kill you without muscles? Well, they still have muscles. Clearly, they don't make me examine this zombie. Clearly, they still have muscles. They're just not what we would consider alive. Is stainless steel stronger than regular steel? Depends. Depends on the kind of steel, how much carbon is in it, all that other stuff. A lot of these rooms are starting to look pretty familiar. Perfect block. Oh. Gonna have so many potions, it's crazy. Does my health regen over time? It looks like it does. I'll eat rat meat when I'm dead. kind of want to start casting Fireball or something. Too many rats. What is this, the fire swamp? Ridiculous. Yeah, like I'm gonna eat lettuce from right here. This is probably where they throw people down. Yep. Like I'm gonna eat lettuce from a dead lettuce patch. What are you, crazy? It's talking about the skeletons? Oh, I haven't seen those yet. Wonder if 100% carbon would make a steel a weaker steel. Well, if you had Ice Freezer 7, if you had 100% carbon material, that would be carbon. $30 pounds. Where's it show? Oh, right there. It's still an attack rating of... Wait, what is... Oh, that's his durability. No, the katana's obviously still the play right here. Because it's sick. I mean, this game looks good, dude. I don't know if it's... Like, we'll see how the game runs once we get out into the overworld. Yeah. How much carbon is in diamonds percentage-wise? Diamond is an allotrope of carbon. So it's pure carbon. Or a pure diamond is pure carbon. Master Tiebreaker redeemed a hydrate. Okay. My eyes. I'm extremely athletic. Clearly. Caught midair. Easy. Ooh, the lighting in this game. I might have to look at... Might have to try this on ultra high settings later. Diamonds do not last forever. They're not... Diamonds are not... I forget what the correct term is. Thermodynamically stable? No, that's not the right term. But it's something they're not... They're not... Diamonds are not forever, is what I'm getting at. I'm a Nord. I know magic for some reason. I'm not going to eat stinkhorn. You can eat stinkhorn. I want to see how good the gobbies look. I mean, they look all right. So James Bond lied to us? Yes. He lied to you. James Bond both lied to you and gave you a pretty gross view of masculinity in the 70s. Those are two bad things that 007 did. That's why the Daniel Craig Bond is better. What are these gobbies? You can sneak past the gobbies? Yeah, like I'm gonna do that. Like I'm gonna do that. Where's this stupid goblin? He can goblin tease, if you know what I mean. My controller's... I hit him right in the throat. Oh, this doesn't stop the game. Look at your ugly, wreck-like face. Disgusting. Disgusting creatures sitting in here eating stinkhorn and potions of illness. Roasting rats on an open flame. Ridiculous, disgusting creatures. They deserve to be down here. What? What? Is that not how this works? Wait. It's... What am I... Do I have to hold it up? That's weird. 16 times. Are there some materials that last forever? I don't know. Enjoy this janky but cinema masterpiece, Joey Zoom. Yeah, it's first time. Never played it before. Seems pretty cool. Why are there no mammals with green skin? I don't know. See, the thing about... I was just thinking about this today, Chet. I think about evolution a lot because it's cool. But, not, you know, evolution by natural selection, yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. But not everything has to be evolutionarily advantageous to exist. You know what I mean? Not everything has to be evolutionarily advantageous to exist. It could just exist by happenstance. You know? Or it's something you're not thinking about. You know, like sexual selection, or there's some other force that you're not considering or something. But what I'm getting at is if something has a certain color of skin that may or may not actually bear on its fitness, right? Nothing hits like a bundle of sticks, baby. Where are these disgusting goblins? All right, let's try to understand this. I have to set it when it's at the very top? Do I have to keep holding the lockpick upwards? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can pick up objects if you hold it? Yeah, probably. Like, so I can put a bucket over a shopkeeper's mug and rob him blind? Wait. Yeah, there you go. Here, goblins. Oh, attack! You fools. You fell for the old apple trick. The old apple trick gets them every time. Every time. Every time. And it works every time. Got these. Where? Oh, hey. You weren't supposed to see that. Shank that. Yeah. Okay. Good one. Hey, you want it? Sliced. I like how you kind of dash forward like some sort of ninja. Yes. There they are. Disgusting creatures. Someone is looking right at me. But they'll never know that I'm watching them. Yes. Yes.
MP Zakowski super chatted $133.13.
Oh my gosh.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often, Kyle?
MP Zav... can I pause? MP Zakierski with a $100 donation. Do you get to the Cloud District very often, Kyle? I have no idea what that means, but I do have an idea that that is an extremely generous donation. You don't need to do that, but I appreciate when you do support us in that way. Thank you so much. That's amazing, MP. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I know it's pounds, guys. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. So instead, I'm going to give you a random science time for your incredibly generous donation to the Kyle Fund. which mostly goes towards feeding the Kevins. They go through a lot of kibble, which is crazy. Random science time. I'm going to a fish concert. Fish popped into my head. What is something I know about fish? Do you know that fish, well, not dolphins, for example, they don't drink water. They get almost all the water that they drink from their food, even though they live in the water. Hydrate. Okay. And when they pee, well, I might be getting some things mixed up. So, yeah, they get most of what they eat. They don't drink the water. I know it sounds silly, but it's interesting to me. Sea snakes, snakes that live like sea crates almost entirely at sea, how do they get their water? They can't drink salt water. Well, they drink pockets of fresh water that form on the surfaces of oceans and stuff after it rains. Isn't that cool? Now, Chet, you're going to have to help me on this one. Silhouette, welcome. Is it... I know birds excrete almost pure urea, and that's why it's like acidic, and it messes up your car. Do dolphins also pee out almost pure urea? Someone double check me. Look at this beautiful bastard. Headshot. Yeah, you stay there. Dummy. You gosh dang dummy. It's not as concentrated, but yes. But it's extremely concentrated, correct? I keep pressing wait. Oh, I can sprint. Perfect AI. I keep pressing this to duck, but it's not working. Oh my gosh!
MP Zakowski super chatted $133.13. Kyle, you haven't played Skyrim, you are a false nord. Also, can we get a science time on why we find things cute like animals?
Absolutely, MP Zakowski. MP Zakowski. Thank you for another one hundo, a big hundo. I appreciate you. I am gonna buy something. MP Zakowski, more like MVP Zakowski. Am I right, chat? Thank you for your very generous donation. Again, you do not have to do that, but I appreciate when you do. Can we get I have played Skyrim, I just don't know what you're talking about. Can we get a science time on why we find things like animals cute? Well, we were talking about evolution earlier, right? And if you think about cuteness evolutionarily, we would want... it is evolutionarily beneficial for us to take care of our children. And so you'll notice as babies are born, they have characteristics that attract us to them and want us to take care of them. And so, you know, some of those characteristics are the mismatch in some of their sizes, body part sizes, like having very proportionately larger eyes, and they're small, and some of those differences, we think, we can't like prove this. I mean, it's hard to do evolutionary experiments because there's so many variables, right? But we think that those characteristics encourage us to take care of our offspring more. And those characteristics, or that innate sense of wanting to take care of something or pick something up or squeeze something or be nice to something carries over to other creatures that look similar, right? It's kind of like, it's like an evolutionary trap, right? When there's a species of beetle that you can find trying to mate with a beer bottle. I think it's in Australia, but the beer bottle looks enough like a female beetle and it's shiny that the male beetles try to bang these bottles. If you've ever seen a frog accidentally eat like a Christmas light, it's because those Christmas lights kind of look like the butts of fireflies and stuff, right? And similarly, when we see, you know, relatively large eyes and tiny little mouths and fat, plump little bodies like Mu Deng, the pygmy hippo, it carries over our evolved baby-liking sense carries over to those other creatures, and then we want to pick up Mu Deng, even though she definitely does not want to be picked up. Don't touch me. Don't punch me. That's why some people find jumping spiders kind of cute. Well, because they have those massive 2 eyes in the front. And jumping spiders are cute, by the way. Thank you again, MVP Sikarsky. It's very kind. Sneak increased to level 8. You'll never see it coming. Never. Never. I just have to be slow enough for this eye in the center of the screen to not... Don't mind me. I'm just increasing my sneakitude. I'm just increasing the sneakitude. Don't worry. Don't worry. Jumping spiders are my favorite spider. Goblin Witch, huh? Probably don't need that giant text on screen. You dummy. Pretty hard. Pretty hard to worship a dead man. Bye-bye. Give me this. Do I have to hold this up? I don't... Okay. Yes. So much booty. Speaking of booty, chat. Icicle Cold, thank you for coming in and spamming the chat. Is there a scientific explanation for why lots of people eat spiders? Eat spiders? Hate spiders. Wow. I mixed those 3 letters in that word around. That's another evolutionary hypothesis that we have, is that us being previously apes in the trees and in the forests, or proto-apes, not apes, but, you know, common ancestor, that we are hardwired to avoid and not like and be scared by things like tigers and snakes and spiders, things that could hurt us in our evolutionary history, and it carries over to today, even though we don't have to deal with those threats in the same way, unless you live in Australia. And then you got like huntsman spiders down there that are the size of a bloody dinner plate, size of your face. Imagine look at this yobby. Imagine a spider on the size of his face. Look at that. Yeah, think about that. A spider face? That's kind of fun. Hey? Little spider face, dude. Are they keeping rats? They have a little rat pen down here. And like rocks and wait, what does that do? Pull it. Pull it. Oh, it opens the rat pen. How does that even happen? There's no attached anything. That doesn't even, it goes up into there. And how would it, mechanically, that doesn't make any sense. You lied to me, Oblivion. Your engineering is shite, mate. What's the biggest spider ever? I think the biggest spider ever is like a Goliath bird-eating spider? Or something? Is it a Goliath? It's a bird-eating spider, I believe. They're like the size of dinner plates. And they eat birds, chat. They're huge. It's a bird eating? Yeah, I knew it. Something in fossil record? Well, you know that insects... Spiders are not insects, but... Insects and... actually, I don't know if it's true for arachnids. But you've probably heard that back in the, 300 million years ago in the Carboniferous era? Question mark? Insects were bigger because there was more oxygen in the atmosphere. They're an ambush spider that can eat birds as large as the common pigeon. Well, I can eat a bird the size of a common pigeon. That's not impressive. I could eat a pigeon right now and die of some horrible disease. Quick little joker. No, it's okay. I'm here. No, I'll help.
For the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Wow, they just...
It's that prisoner again.
What?
Kill him. He
No.
might be working with the assassins.
No, I'm cool.
No, he is not one of them.
Thank you, Patrick.
He can help us.
7
He
out of
must
10. Get
help
the
us.
hell out of here.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to have to shout.
I kind of want you to
They
shout it.
cannot understand why I trust you.
You came to me,
They've
got
not
it.
seen what I've seen. How can I explain?
Oh, God, I got a
Listen,
bad case of urial
you know
septum.
the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Wonder if Patrick Stewart is getting royalties from this game. As far as I understand it, voice acting is like a rate-paid gig, where you get paid for the hours that you perform and you don't get anything on the back end. As far as I know, I don't know how some of those bigger contracts work, like with someone of his caliber, and but I don't think video games work like that. TV shows, yes, I still get checks from a TV show I was on. Actually, I don't anymore, but for a couple years I did. Jared Mulconry. I don't know how Irish that name is, but sounds very Irish. Thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifties, mate. Appreciate it. Yeah, you're only paid for the length of... Yeah, I think that's correct. What show was that? Oh, I was on Bill Nye Saves the World for like 3 minutes. I'm not on good terms with the gods. I tend to not think they exist.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks.
So
each
you're an
a
astronomer.
fire,
Got it.
And every one a
Irish is
sign.
correct. Nailed it.
I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
Do you think there are still undiscovered elements, Kyle? Well, the periodic table seems to have... Well, the periodic table works so well that when we found enough elements, we could hypothesize that there'd be elements in between the ones that we found that have different number of protons and things like that, right? It seems like we have found most of them that are natural, right? From 1 proton, which is hydrogen, all the way up to whatever the last one is. And a lot of those ones at the far end of the periodic table are synthetic, right? They've only been created in laboratories and stuff. So as far as I know, and I'm not a chemist, and I don't work in academia or anything like that, but my understanding is that we've basically filled out all of the gaps where we think a new element could be, because we have from 1 proton all the way up to X amount of protons. So I don't think so, but there could always be, I guess, some crazy element created for a nanosecond after a supernova or something like that. I don't know. If you discovered the next element, what would you name it? Helium. So people would confuse it with helium. and that they'd have to say it more. And it was distilled from the essence of my locks. Correction, he's an astrologer. I know. Tony Stark created a new element in 5 minutes. Well, in his universe, he has, well, in Tony Stark's universe, he has a miniature particle accelerator. And with a particle accelerator, you can create synthetic elements. So that doesn't not make sense. The Hiltonian? No, because you see, there's already a Hamiltonian. A Hamiltonian is like a thing in relativity and theoretical physics and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that's the name. So it'd be a Helion. It'd be helium, not to be confused with helium, and then I would be a professor and I'd mark it wrong every time my students got it incorrect. Okay, here we go. What star sign was I born under? I do like magic. It's pretty cool. Oh my gosh.
MP super chatted $133.13.
You don't
Kyle
have to
is
do
a
this.
non-believer in the 9. Akatosh strike you down in shame SMH.
MVP with another. He's definitely a Chad. He or she or they is extremely chatty. Thank you, MVP Zakarski. I appreciate you and your foreign dollars. And guess what? Just for that, not only am I going to give you a science time right now, I'm not even going to charge my own citizens a tariff to hear that science time. It's a tax that we actually pay. Not a lot of people know that. Science time for MVP, who is a most valuable chatter, MVC. Science guy, thank you also for gifting, of course. Oh yeah, no, MP is rolling in gold. MP, basically, like Scrooge McDuck, with his very large vault of coins. It's kind of like that, but instead of jumping into gold coins, what MP does is it's just a vault with one hard drive with a bunch of Bitcoin on it. It's kind of boring, but the vault is very big, but he still likes to jump into it by himself in the dark. You don't need to be all flashy about it. Anyway. Random tiempo de ciencia. Right, Scrooge McDuck probably has a inflatable corkscrew penis. That's probably true. There you go, MP. Hope you enjoyed that. Ooh, that's cool. What's this one? The Apprentice. No. That's pretty good. No. You're welcome, Buddha. I've heard the fallacy of swimming in coins, but what about dollar bills? Well, how are you going to swim in dollar bills? You know what I mean? Whatever jumping into a hard drive means. He doesn't jump into a hard drive. He has a hard drive. So you heard about that guy in Britain who wants to dig up an entire dump because he lost a hard drive with like $1 billion of Bitcoin on it? MVP, what's your last name? Zakarski, MVP Zakarski, found that guy's hard drive, but we didn't tell him about it. And it's kind of like a Squid Game situation where we're just watching him suffer. Is it super ethical? No. But is it funny? Yeah, maybe MVP is Truck Senpai. The dollar bills are crumbled. Chat, what is it? You can't just swim in anything. What does it take to swim? I mean, it seems like you need a continuous medium, right? With sufficient buoyant force, which means it's dense, but it's continuous, like a fluid. That's why you can't swim in air, chat. Why aren't you floating around? You know what I mean? Why aren't you floating around right now? It's because the buoyant force is equivalent to the weight of the fluid that you displace, right? So right now you are displacing your body's amount of fluid, which is the air that you're presumably sitting in, unless you're underwater. And in that case, that's pretty cool that you're watching underwater.
MP Zakowski super chatted $133.13. It is much harder to swim in money than it looks. That is why I slide down mounds of money like Joker in the Batman movie.
That's true. Yeah. It's about the message. It's about and they thought my jokes were bad. MVP Zakowski with another big fat Chadley dono. Thank you, MP. You don't, please stop. You're embarrassing the rest of the chatters. 1.5 hours and still haven't selected a class. I have told you 27 interesting things. See? Anyway, so you can't swim in air because it's not dense enough. Because right now you are displacing a body's amount of air or fluid, and that body's amount of air doesn't weigh very much, unless you're me and you're super, super wide. But it doesn't weigh that much. But in water, which is 1,000 times denser than air, 1 kilogram per cubic meter, that's not true. I don't know what the density of air is. Is it 1 kilogram per cubic meter? Is that right? Anyway, water is 1,000 kilograms per cubic meter. And so just even a U-sized amount of water weighs very much. Right? And so you experience a buoyant force that pushes you upwards. Joker cosplay when? I think Joker cosplay. Except for that one guy who went viral for it, who looks basically identical and sounds identical. I think doing the Dark Knight cosplay is kind of cringe. You are swimming in air, you just aren't producing enough force to move within the medium. Well, that's not swimming, is it? 1.23 kilograms per cubic meter. I knew it. I was thinking of, okay, you're right. I'm stalling. Ooh, can I choose this girl as my birth sign just in general? Like, can she be my birth sign? The serpent. Ooh, I do love poison. Poison is cool. 3 points of damage for 20 seconds. That's only 60 points. That's only 60 points. That's only 60 points. This doesn't really matter, does it? I kind of like doing that. I kind of like poisoning. Let's do it. Continue. Simon says continue. Continue. Yep, I'm a snake.
The signs I read show
love the
the
snakes.
end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the serpent shall sting the foes who seek your blood.
Serpents don't sting things. You can swap them later? Oh, okay.
My dreams grant me no opinions.
Jared
of success.
redeemed a hydrate over on Twitch.
Their
Okay.
compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Okay, buddy.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy.
Especially
Men
because I
are
was
but
given
flesh and
hair
blood.
in this
They
life.
know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the
Yeah,
hour
that's
of
Picard.
my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Okay. Well, you can swim in balls because balls are just big molecules. Well, because the packing, what is the efficient, like a crumpled, You could probably swim through crumpled paper too. But what I was saying about having a continuous medium through which to go through, what's the densest sphere packing it can get? Like 73% or something? So that's nearly continuous, right? Whatever. I'm not a science doctor. I'm just... Oh, wait.
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
No! Mr. Stewart! Please. Okay, let's go. Wait, I gotta make this guy naked. Wait.
Okay. You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
Okay. Look at all my crap. Wait, where's my... Is the torch in here?
Jared Mulkenry cheered X100. I found my first uranium-containing mineral at an antique show a few days ago.
Cool.
500 NSV/H at less than 1 millimeter, according to my Radiac code. A nice showpiece.
Well, Jared, thank you for purchasing a radio code, the official Geiger counter at the facility. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 100 TTSE bitsies. 500 nanosieverts is nothing. At 1 millimeter, that's really, really small. If you meant micro, then we're talking. But nano, what's that? That's 0.5 micro. That's 5 times higher than background radiation, which is okay. I mean, in terms of things being okay or not, like that's a nice little spike. But background radiation, at least where I'm sitting, is like 100 nanosieverts.
Because if I divide by 1,000, I get 0.1. Yeah, that makes sense.
Where's my I do so many voices. I should be a voice actor. Where is... Oh, there it is. Do I just press X? Oh. Do I drop it if I do this? I do. So, does it go down every time I use it? Is it like a usable? Wait, what am I doing? Does it go back up if I do this? What? I'm so confused. Okay. Okay, whatever. Don't care. Will it go out if I put it in this water? Boo!
The Emperor's in danger!
He's fine.
Take them down!
Ooh. Oh, hey, bud.
Take them down!
Did the...
Oblivion take you!
Did the music just get weird for anybody, chat? I can only hear in one... My audio is now only in one of my ears. Oh, wait, there it is. Wait. What is going on? I'll turn it up, I guess. There we go.
Not much farther.
Oh, because you have your shield equipped. Oh. Man, inventory management is going to be a real poopy. Ah, nice. Thank you, Chad. This is it. The audio is a known glitch already? Sick.
Talos preserve us.
Talos guide you. Get up there. Man, they just explode. Give me your crap. You know, we're down here. You don't really have to wear the robe. I can't really see your faces anyway. Can you switch to third person here? Yes. Kind of looks like me, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Hope you don't get too attached to that sword. Oh, don't ruin it for me. I like it.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Chat, stream still okay? Or are we getting a little framey gamey here? Looks like the stream's getting a little weird.
Looks clear.
We still all right? Because it's good on my end. You look like my French teacher. What, you mean extremely hot? Stream is solid. Lag is happening. Eh. Just let me know if it gets. Let me know if it gets really bad.
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try.
20.
Let's go.
29 science times on a game where I play a dude who looks like this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Big muscular man with a beard? Yeah, so your French teacher is super hot. I'm bigger than I look, chat. I weigh more than you think I do. I weigh 500 pounds. Science guy redeemed a random science time.
Jared Mulcanry cheered X100.
Well, now I can't hear this.
It is nano. Background at my home is less than 10 NSV/H, so it's a lot spicier than where I usually sleep.
Yeah, I can see why you think that. I don't, now the audio in my headphones is getting really weird. I could hardly hear that, but now I can hardly hear the game, and now the game's like loud in my ears and stuff. I don't know what's going on. Wait.
It's a dead end.
Oh, that's almost too crispy.
I don't know. I don't see any good options here.
Is that too crispy?
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Scum!
Okay, all right, I'll guard him. Give me a second. I don't want to have to go. I have to learn to do the quick switching more.
This ends here.
Talos, guide you.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against
now I
the
can't
Prince
hear
of
him.
Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
Is he quiet for you?
Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
No!
Stranger,
No!
you chose
No,
a bad
damn
day
you!
to take up with the cause.
Where the heck did you come out of?
No. Talos, save us.
Damn it! His pants came off.
I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all
Is this
his
quiet
heirs
to you?
are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
You guys, it sounds fine to you? What? The Emperor got a septum piercing. Frickin' classic!
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's
it's a
dragon
bug?
blood that flows through the
Oh.
veins of
I
every
can't
septum.
hear shnikes right now.
They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred
Sounds
symbol of
normal
the
on stream?
Empire. Most people think of the red dragon
I can't-
crown, but that's just jewelry.
Okay.
The amulet has
power.
Only a
Only
true heir
heir
of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Yeah, because you said I was frickin' cool and I can't hear stuff.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
Yeah, he's that little kid who got poisoned.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of
Waynon
Corra.
Priory. Well, how do I get
We
there?
need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Well, aren't you coming with me?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you...
That's right. All right, just I can't hear anything. Well, now I can. Oh my god. There's classes as well? Oh, God. There's so much crap. Oh, God. Wait, is this my class or is this my subclass? No, this is just my class, right? See, I want to be a magic boy with a, yes, spell sword. Yes. Yes. Battle mage? Yes, that's what I want. I want to be a battle mage, I think. I think I want to be a battle mage. Yes. Assassin. No, I think I want to be a battle mage. Yes. Yes.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
You can go custom? Oh, I've messed up.
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances.
Pascal,
but proceed to Wayne and Priory
happy to have you.
Immediately. Got it?
I liked your acting in The Last of Us.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body.
I'll stay here with the Emperor's body. Don't turn around and come back. I'll...
By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades. Leave the Emperor in peace. Leave the Emperor in peace.
Well, now I can hear you. Wait.
You need to get out of here.
Now I can't hear you.
There's no...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Farewell.
Oh my God. Oh, it's so big. Headphones? Stereo.
You need to get out of here.
I can hear him even less now. Oh my God.
You too.
Okay, whatever. Here we go. Whoop. I have nothing equipped. Or I could just sell your stupid amulet because it doesn't do anything. What am I? What? Who do you think I am? A granola-eating, sandal-wearing woman from Southern California? I don't need a rock to make me feel good and give me power. It doesn't even make sense. How would a rock do that?
Well, Kyle, what about those Himalayan salt lamps that give off ions?
You don't even know what an ion is, do you? You don't even know what an ion is, do you?
I guess not.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sticky Shreds, welcome. What about kryptonite? What do you mean? The stream on our end has no audio issues. I can't hear crap right now. Extremely annoying. Quick save often? Yeah, no, it's quick saving on at basically every moment. I think there was a Science Time redemption that I missed. So what I'm gonna do, Alexander Cotman, thank you for another 5 gaming Memby Alex, you've been very supportive, not just today, but over the last couple of months. Thank you for being here. Turn my headphones up. You know, a lot of the fruit we eat didn't used to be so sweet. It was artificially selected for. And one of the ways, I think it's only done in like one farm in the world anymore. At least that's what Tom Scott tells me, because he told me this once. But what we used to do, well, usually artificial selection by humans is just finding animals that can breed, that have traits that you want, and then breed them, and then select the babies that also have more of that trait, and then keep doing that until they really express the trait that you want. So for like sweetness in fruit, you get randomly sweeter fruit, and then you breed that with more randomly sweeter fruit, and then eventually you get more sweet, right? because you're simulating you're simulating an evolutionary pressure, except the evolutionary pressure for the plant to pass on his genes is to be super freaking tasty. But what they used to do to get more variation in the mutations that could pop up is they used to irradiate plant seeds to give them more mutations from which to select from. Did you know that? So the people worried about GMOs are the scalpel to what was a sledgehammer of a technique. Instead of exactly picking the genes that we want, which we do now, we used to just blast plants with radiation and see what happened. I bet if people knew, if more people knew about how we used to do it, they'd be fine with how we're doing it now, I think. Unequip the torch, it has issues. I can't hear shit. Okay, that sounds better. Okay. This is where all the water and poo goes, chat. See, poo comes down from here, and then it gets down into here, and that's where the poo goes. Hey, there's little bugs. This is a good-looking 20-year-old game, man. Yes. Right into the pooer. Yes. The old shoot some DNA at some other DNA method was cool, though. That's how you were born. That's because it's a remake, Kyle. I know that. Why do you think I purchase games? Do you think I just randomly bought this and had no idea what it was?
Oh, this game looks fun. People are talking about it. I have no idea why. I closed my eyes and purchased it on Steam with my feet.
Come here, you ugly piece of... Sit down. I'm glad you're down here. You'll never get up. You'll never get up there above the poo. Never. You'll never get up there. But you hear me? You disgusting little creature. You'll never get up there. You're gonna stay down here. Forever. Looks like I'm trapped with the poo as well. I suppose turnabout is fair play. I think I'm losing my mind, chat. How are you guys doing? Chat, if you've learned anything today, if you're having a good time, we're going to be streaming for a little while longer before I go to my concert for dads. Spam your favorite emoji right now. Spam it! I want to see it spammed. Science of sewers? It's where the poo goes. Because it took us a while, it didn't take us all that long to learn that when you have a lot of people living in one place, they poo a lot. And that poo, why we are repulsed by poo. I mean, we're talking about evolution all day. Why does a dung beetle seek out poo and loves it? It's like, ooh, you smell that? That's sweet, sweet poo. And we don't. Why? Because we're hardwired to not seek out and interact with something that is potentially has pathogens and parasites and could harm us, right? Think about it, chat. If evolution was different and we were a different kind of creature, who might smell good? Think about that. Think about it. We don't like gross stuff. No, it's deeper than that, Aradi Subajo. It's deeper than that. Why are things gross? Think about it. Why do you find some things attractive or not, or gross or not? These are all things hardwired into you that were it's either a byproduct of some evolutionary pressure or it's a direct evolutionary pressure, right? If some human was born that was like, poo is great, I'm going to eat all the poo I can get, they probably wouldn't pass on their genes. And then that mutation would probably find its way out. We find poo repulsive because we're hardwired to not like it, because it's potentially, you know, full of disease and such. You know what I mean? Anyway. Get me the heck out of here. I don't like that. I mean, I do like that the shield isn't taking up my screen, but I keep forgetting that I have it because it's not on screen at all. Well, I guess I hit him even though I clearly stabbed that wall. I wish we could absorb 100% of our food and not poop. You know, a lot of your poop is your red blood cells. That's why your poop is brown. Science time. How the hell are we getting more science times in this game about wizards and dead Patrick Stewart's? Wow, he really came... He recorded for less than a day. I'd guess he went into the studio for less than half a day of recording. But how do we have more science times in a game about Skyrim symbol than in StarCraft? That's wild. Okay. Edit identity. No, we're still a Nord. We look like that. Just like Skyrim, just like Fallout. Got it. Edit birth sign. I do like poisoning people, but I think I should probably be fast and sneaky. Wait, I didn't do it. That's probably better. And then my class, dude, I kind of, well, I like combat. Yes. And magic. Oh, wait. Combat. Okay. And then I want to favor... I am bored. Continue. Battle mage. Finish. Yes, you're right. Attention required for StarCraft is much, much more. I could hardly look at chat at all. Yeah, you guys are right.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Is urinal sepsis in any more of this game, or was Patrick Stewart in the recording booth for 2 hours? Oh, I can hear again. That's good. Sneaking in every room. Yeah, no, off stream I'll just tie my two sticks together and have me run around in circles like a degenerate. Did I just crash? We shall see. Uriel's dead and you're never seeing him again? I buy it. He's totally gone? Okay. I think we might have just crashed. Yeah, Patrick Stewart. Oh, wait. No, we're good. Similar, I'll say this. At least it wasn't as bad as Matthew Perry as Benny in Fallout New Vegas. Holy crap, was his voiceover bad. It wasn't even fun. He's like, ring-a-ding-ding, sweet cheeks. How are you doing? Sorry, kid. I have to shoot you in the face now. Come on. They said he wanted to be in the game because he likes Fallout so much, but if you're going to be in a big game like Fallout, freaking throw some talent at it, you know? Let's wait for a second here for everything to load in. Cease this heresy? No. Matthew Perry's performance in Fallout New Vegas is terrible. Come on. A lot of people love it. Now they don't. Oh. Okay, it's a little framey-gamey when we're out here. I kind of want motion blur on, to be honest. I know that sounds ridiculous, chat, but I kind of want kind of want it on. Because it's too crispy right now. For me. I don't like that. Yeah, that's just... It's kind of... Uh-oh. Okay. Obviously, we're out in the world. There's going to be more assets to load in. But how are we looking? Is it okay on the stream? Matthew Perry was high as a kite when he was recording it. Poor bastard. R.I.P. I bet this I wonder if this runs like a dream when I'm not streaming it. Looks great. All good. Looks great. Hell yeah. What? I've never played this game before, Chad. That's something I have to remind you. I've never seen any of this. I don't know where anyone is. I don't know nothing about nobody. Are you bad guys? Who are you? Tell me. You look like... Hmm. You're bad guys, aren't you?
Take that.
Uh-oh, getting a little framey. Uh-oh. 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 Getting a little hard to play here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Wow, that's bad, huh? Can you guys see me at all? Okay. Am I back? Am I alive? Am I alive? Or is the stream dead? Let's see. Oh, God. All right, we're going to bump it down. Turn off screen space reflections. It's like you're 4 FPS. Hell yeah. But can you hear me all right? Let's go to medium. Audio's fine. YouTube messed up. Audio's fine. Okay, one second. Confirm. Where's this screen space crap? We should be fine in a second, right? Is it here? No. Is it here? No. Oh, there it is. Light changes. And then you said I might have to quit out for it to apply. I mean, that's definitely... Oh, no! Run away! Okay, let's try quitting out, which I don't know how to do. Where do I quit? Wait. How do I leave? Do you turn off DLSS? Is that what you want me to do? It's on performance. What should I do? Chad, help me. Help me optimize the gameplay. Oh, this one? Oh. Hair quality. I know everyone's going to give me different things to do. Oh, right. Quick save.
Ah, get out of my face!
Quick save. Okay. It feels like it's better now. Wait a minute. Okay. Yes. All right. System tab. I got it. 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 That looked a little bit better, though. We'll get back into it. Switch to channel 4. Mine was on channel 3 when I was a kid. Spent hours trying settings and mods before I even had playable FPS. Really? My computer runs pretty good when I'm not also streaming a game that's trying to fight with it, you know? I mean, the whole first part was totally playable, right? Oh, God. I mean, this isn't so bad. It's definitely much better. Yes, crab, fight for me. Crab, kill for me. Yes. Yes. Damn, that's a strong crab. All right, we're running. We're going. We're doing it. Crab meat? Hell yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it. I mean, I guess I'll take everything until I'm over encumbered. Right? Yeah, we're doing it. Does everything return to crab? No, not necessarily. It's eating her. No, not necessarily. Only crab-like things undergo carcinization. And there's also decarcinization, where crabs are turning into less crab-like things. So not necessarily everything becomes crab. We have a whole episode on that if you want. All right, we're doing good now. What kind of crab do you like? I like the soft shell crabs that you can eat the whole thing like you feel like a monster. Turning off Lumen hardware RT. I mean, this definitely doesn't look as good as the sewers. But as long as it's playable for all of you, that's all I care about. Lumen hardware off. Got it. Low. Got it. You want a quality or performance? I'm guessing performance is going to be better, though. Ooh, all right. Let's see if going by the fire really messes it up again. All right. Oh, I think we're playable again, chat. Hell yeah, take that mutton. I'm going to sleep in your bed. Because I can. But what if I want to become crab, Kyle? Well, too bad. You'll never become a crab. You'll never become a crab. Yeah, are we back to streaming and creaming? We're doing all right? I kind of like motion blur. Chat, there's going to be so much for me to explore. I don't know, what the hell is that? Monk should? Sure. What the hell is this? Yes. I'm so powerful. Yes. Yes. What's in here? What's in there? What is this? Gold. Okay, let's continue on our first quest. We haven't done anything yet. The music is very good. Read the book at the tent. Okay, Jesus. There's already 850 mods for this game. Bunch of dorks. Vampirism. It increases my hand-to-hand learning about fighting vampires. We're good? We're streaming again? Hell yeah. Whoop. Is it just me or do my skills level up so much? Where should I go? I can go anywhere. Let's go around there. Let's see what's over here. That's what makes a great Bethesda game. Take the book? Why? Didn't I already learn what I was going to learn from it? Yeah, I'm too busy glorping. I don't care. Crab. Yeah. Crab. Yeah. There's some mods to increase performance. I'm not a mod guy. I want to put on some shoes so I'm not a dirty hippie.
But Kyle, aren't you going to literally going to a Fish concert in like 2 hours?
That, first of all, you don't know me. Second of all, yes. 4, 2... Turning DSL up sharpness. Well, I would prefer to have performance rather than it looking sharper. And as long as we're having a good time, you know. Is it still a little framey gamey? Yeah, sure. But as long as we can experience this game for the first time, I don't care. Fort Chapman? Chalman. Fish concert? Yeah, but with a PH. What's in here? Take all the plants, Kyle. Okay. Don't eat random shrooms. You can die super quickly. Gimme. Lavender. Nice. Nice. Lavender smells... Chat, one thing that I make a habit of. Follow the path. What's in there? One thing that I make a habit... Oh, that wasn't the fort. What the heck? I don't want to do this, pup. You don't want to do it. You don't... You have a lot of health. For a puppy. Sorry. You know, when people say stop and smell the flowers, I literally always stop and smell the flowers. Oh, wow, the stream's dying, huh? On my end, it's fine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is it when I fight? What Chalman? It's only when fighting? Well, yeah, but I'm going to be doing a lot of fighting, I'm assuming. Like with this dog here. Let's see if this makes it go framey gamey on your end too. Stab. It does go framey gamey during the fighting, huh? What else should I turn on or off that I haven't turned on or off? Is there anything else? Look at I'm starting. My guy starts to look kind of cursed. Is there anything else I should change here? Time for a PC upgrade stream? Oh, I just need a separate streaming PC. I don't have one because I don't stream that much. Why are dogs friendly but wolves aggressive? Well, that is a learned and evolved, artificially selected trait, right? domesticated animals went through a process of artificial selection too, where the animals that happened to be more friendly or less wary of humans got selected for. They got taken care of, they got fed food, and therefore they passed on their genes more often than, you know, animals that didn't. So over time, you can take a wolf and it becomes a dog, right? Was DS... It's not an... It was in... I had it in performance before. I feel like... But I feel like I want performance. I don't care about the... Yeah, wolves are crazy. Anything reflections low. Oops. All right, let's try that. What's in here? Uh-oh. What does Fort Chalman have for me here? It's not science time anymore. A Skellyman? Ow. Why do you fire a bow so quickly? You're just bones. Die. A pearl at the top of Fort Chalman. I knew it. Jump everywhere to continuously increase your acrobatics? Eh. I'm sure, I mean, they'll do hot fixes and stuff like that too, right? Grab everything. How much? Yeah, I still have some space. Chalman. Fort? Chalman, ow. You should have a screen marker for adjustment time. Yes, playing Skyrim. I mean, Oblivion. Hey, buddy. Wait, what are you doing? Wait, who are you? What are you doing? Are you fighting me? What? Why? What? Why? What? 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 Get out of my... Get out of my face. I can do that too. See? The sound that he made. I'm gonna take your blue suede shoes. And I'm gonna take that. And I'm gonna read that too. I'm gonna put that on, which changes my beard, of course. Is this where I read stuff? Can I eat things in here? Eat it. Eat it. Wait, how many of these do I have? 2? Yeah. There we go. I want to read your book. Where is it? Yes. Yes, I do. Great. Sick. Does that increase my lockpick? No. I mean, probably. Most mages are at war with each other. You can read the tome on the 4th tab. Did he have a staff? Chat! I've made it 25 feet in this game. No, he didn't have a staff. I told you to take the wizard staff. That unlocked the spell. Got it. Uh-oh. I think the weather changing is gaming the frames a little bit too. Now, someone asked, how can a tower actually be that tall? For one, stone is very good in compression, so that doesn't seem like a problem to me. For two, though, because the amount of force in compression that a material is subject to varies with the height of the structure, right? There is less weight above the bricks at the top of the tower than there is at the very bottom of the tower. At the very bottom of the tower is where most of the maximum amount of weight is. And that's why all buildings like that, well, not all buildings, but when you have better materials and stuff like steel, you can do, but the way it's shaped like that, it tapers outwards to reduce the pressure on any one individual block, right? Right. DLSS and blur kill the bitrate? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Oh. Are you sure about that? I can't. I mean, what should I use instead of? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Sure. 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 What just happened? What just happened? Can you guys hear me? Why is my whole thing, everything's frozen? Can you hear me? You can hear me. Why am I frozen like this? I have no idea. Even my OBS is frozen. That's weird. My mouth is jiggling? I can't even see myself. My mouth is twitching? I can't see anything. Wait, one second. I can't see anything of myself. One second. I'll be right back.